Hey, what's going on YouTube? Bardock here. Dragon Ball the Breakers has finally released and it's been a blast to play. I've been uploading gameplay videos to YouTube recently, but they've just been matches from my Twitch stream that were highlights. I thought it would be really good to actually sit down and record some gameplay guides though, for new players that are just picking up the game and trying to get into it. Because one thing I will say is that it's very confusing when you first start. Like the game, they kind of explain the mechanics, but not fully. So, over the next couple days, I'm actually going to be recording and uploading a series of videos to help new players. And today's guide is actually going to be explaining all of the in-game items, such as like Senzu Beans, the shield device, the rocket launchers, those items. And without further ado, let's just jump right into it. Okay, so all the items you'll find scattered around the map in chests. Sometimes there'll be vending machines around as well, which we'll get into in a little bit. But the first one that we have here is the barrier recovery device. What this is going to do is it's going to make sure you're not a one-shot from the killer. Whenever you have the red ring around your survivor, that's telling you that you're one-shot. So you always want to put this on to make sure that you can take a second hit. Next up we have the Senzu Bean. Now this actually has two different applications. You could either use this to instantly revive a teammate, or if you actually get downed yourself, you can pick yourself up without having a teammate, have to come and revive you. I would usually recommend against doing that though, unless the killer's away from you, because they could just re-down you again if you pick yourself up. Okay, so next up we have the rocket launcher and the golden rocket launcher. The regular one just has one shot, and the golden one has 3 shots. These actually don't do damage, but they are really good at stunning the killer and hitting them off of your teammate, if the killer's about to kill your teammate. So they're definitely not bad. Okay, next up we have the Vegeta Gloves. These allow you to fire a Gallic gun even as a human, and it does about 1/20th of the Raider's HP. They're pretty good if you use multiple. Now we have the Scouter. This is probably the worst item, at least in my opinion. All it really does is show you power levels through walls, and you could only really use it to find civilians, which is kind of redundant with another item. Next up we have the Cooldown Drinks, the regular and the super. These will make it so you can build your meter back quicker after you transform to be able to transform again. The regular will do about 50% and the super cooldown will do about 100, around there. And it's very good to have these. We have the Dragon Radar, the Civilian Radar, and the Power Key Radar. These will show you the Dragon Balls near you, the civilians, and the Power Keys for the objective. And this is actually why I mentioned the Scouter kind of seemed redundant, because the Civilian Radar is far superior. You only really want to use the Scouter if you can't find a Civilian Radar. I wasn't sure if I should include these or not, but I kind of just decided to anyway. You actually can't use these items, but you will see them across the map. It is the Capsule Case, which this will actually give you a random item. It could be anything. And then also there is the Saiyan Pod. So this will occasionally spawn. It's pretty rare, but it's just like the skill that you can use. Once you jump in it, you could just go across the entire map instantly. It's very good. Alright, there you guys go. So that was a full breakdown on all of the items in the game. Hopefully that helps newer players understand a little bit more, because there are a good amount of items and they all have, their own applications. I'm actually going to be streaming on Twitch right when this video goes live at twitch.tv/bardoclive. We usually play with everyone in the stream every single night, and we've been having a great time on Breakers. I think that's it for the YouTube video. Thank you everyone for watching, and if I don't see you on the Twitch stream, I will see you tomorrow for the next YouTube video, the next guide. Thank you again everyone, and take care. Bye-bye.